What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how pagination works in Feathers. So right now, if you want to change how it works for a single service, how you would do it is I have this basics Feathers server up here. I went to the source, then went into services, and then I picked my bagel service, and then I clicked on the service file underneath that. And you should see something like this. Now, paginate right here is what controls how paging works. And I'm just going to start up the server and then console log it so you can see what it looks like. So just do npm start in this folder, and you see it says default 10, max 50. And now I'm just going to come over here with Postman and show you how this is working. So if I just send a request to my bagel service as a GET request, you'll notice I get 10 bagels back. That's what limit tells us. Total tells us how many bagels there are in the entire database. And then skip allows us to move forward. And you'll notice this limit 10 matches the default here. So if we change the default, if we don't change, don't pass any parameters in, that's how many we'll get back in a request. And then max is the maximum you can request. So let's say the default's 10, but let's say I only want 2. What I can do is I can, at the end here, say limit and put a 2, and then we get this. And this can also be done just like with the Feathers client, if you wanted to do this, for example, in React. So notice how you only have 2 here now. Or I could ask for 20, and I get 20. So here the limit basically sets how many you're going to get back. But notice I can do this all the way up to 50, but let's say if I try to get 60, doesn't let me, it limits me, it stops, and doesn't let me go past that. So that's what limit is doing. Now I just want to show you kind of how skip is working, and how if you want to do pages in your application, how that may work. So notice how we have 11, 7, and 70 here. If I do skip, $skip, that's how they do it. You'll notice how it just shifted everything up by 1, shifted up by 2, you should see 3 here, and then 9 and 60, and then this is a new one we haven't seen before. So if I wanted to get a fresh page, I could do skip 10, and I could skip 20, and you can just basically go through the whole, just keep going through all the different bagels, or all your different items in your service. So that's how skip and limit is working. Now let's say we want to change the default or the max. I would like to get only 5 bagels back, or maybe I want to get only 20 bagels back by default. What you can do is you can go to your service, and paginate is literally just an object. Instead of getting what the global default is, you can just pass your own object in. Default, maybe I want, I don't know, 32. That's just what I want. And max, I wanna say you can't get any more than 75. And now, can rerun this. You can see our changes. And now if I just run this by default, we now are getting 32 back. And now I can get all the way up to limit. I can now get 75 bagels if I wanted to. But then still, if I want to try to get 80, it doesn't let me. So that's how paging works in Feathers. That's how you can change it back here, and this changes it per service, and you can now customize your app to change how many you're getting back per page. So thank you guys for watching, and please leave a comment below if you're interested in a more in-depth video on how paging works. I'm thinking about doing one with React where I show you how to do it with the client, and I do kind of like an infinite scroll where I show you how to like just keep loading items as you scroll down the page. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.